You know, I might have a little bit of a problem, guys. And I'm getting that itch. That itch, that burning desire for another motorcycle. I don't have room for another motorcycle. I just bought another motorcycle 11 months ago. And that's what I tell myself. It's like, you ride the ones you got. Go ride the mean streak. Go ride it. And I think part of it's because I'm bored. Not bored of riding, just I need a new experience. And then I think, go have new experiences that are bing bong. Go have new experiences. Go. Get on the mean streak, go. Get on this, go. Go have an experience. Instead of yapping around like a freaking goofball. And I think a bit of it is just because there's certain things I haven't experienced on a motorcycle. I would love a KLR 650. I would absolutely love to have one of those things. Am I willing to give up my 2008 Honda Shadow Aero 750 bobber chopper thing for it? Nope. If someone tried to take this bike away from me, that ain't happening. I do not care what happens in life. I will always have this motorcycle. I do not care. Am I willing to give up the mean streak? Considering I just spent, put hard bags on it and I have 4 sets of handlebars for that bike now. Trying to get it dialed in perfect. I'm back to the factory stock bars, which they weren't on that bike when I bought it, but they're on there now. Because with the aftermarket risers, the bars that came with it were just way too wide. And the other sets I did buy with like the 2.5-inch rise and the 4.5-inch rise, they hit the freaking Batwing fairing. Which is fine for when the fairing's off, but I kind of like having the fairing sometimes. When I'm doing highway stuff, the thing's amazing. I love it. But maybe something different might be fun too. Like I think, okay, cool, like a Grom or like a little Grom clone might work. And then I'm like, dude, you're 6 foot tall, 240 pounds. That bike maxes at like 55 miles an hour. It'll be fun for like 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna hate it. And if I'm paying like $3,000 for a used Grom, there's a lot of other cool bikes I can get for $3,000. I paid $2,800 for this back when it was stock. That Suzuki Katana I had, I gave $2,200 for that. I kind of regret selling that bike. If I had the room, I'd have kept it. I just wanted a big cruiser, hence the mean streak. And that's the thing, is my tastes keep changing all the time. I'd love to have a sport bike again. I think it'd be awesome. I'd love a Ninja 650 or something. It ain't gotta be anything super insane. I mean, a Hayabusa would be cool, but I don't need no leader bike. I don't need that. But I think, yeah, man, it'd be cool to have one of those again. That'd be awesome. Then I'm like, didn't you get rid of it because it wasn't comfortable? Because you were tired of being hunched over all the time? And even with the handlebar conversion I did, it still wasn't quite perfect. And you know what? Maybe I'm just a cruiser guy. Maybe that's what it's all about. Because that Mini's fast. Holy crap, that thing's stupid fast. Oh, the freaking lake today, man. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this is what I need to do more of. Go make experiences. Look, we saw the lake today. Hot dog. Go ride somewhere, eat lunch for 2 hours. Go meet people. That's my heart. Oh, it's so difficult not being social. I just don't like people in general. Individual people are cool. Persons are cool. Everyone who watches this channel is cool. I'm kind of an idiot. Actually, I've been kind of thinking about that a lot lately. I'm kind of in like a weird spot. Because I'm not stupid. I'm pretty intelligent. I like to think so. I'm intelligent enough to know that I'm an idiot, but I'm not smart enough to do anything about it. It's kind of weird. I don't know. And maybe this whole different bike thing just stems from, maybe I'm not happy. Maybe that's what it is. Well, I know I'm not. Not in general. Like in the big grand scheme of things, yeah, there were things that I wish were different. there's also things that, you know, I'm not naive enough to believe that. I mean, there's some things that I'm just never going to have. I accept that. And I think maybe that is the problem. It also feels like we got off topic. So getting back to the bike thing, I think not having the room is really going to, you know, keep me from getting another one. I mean, because in theory, I could technically, like, roll it into the kitchen. Like, I'm not married, I don't have kids. But I also kind of don't own the house I live in, so I probably shouldn't do that. Also, there's some steps that go up to the front door, and I'm not trying to push some motorcycle up that thing. Screw that. I'm certainly not going to ramp it into the house anyway. No, that's unnecessary. And then it's like, man, you can get a storage unit to put some of these bikes in, but okay, let's break that down. So now I'm going to get a storage unit so that I can store a motorcycle that I don't need, that now I have to either ride another motorcycle to go to or drive to. I don't think that's going to work long term. Not really. That's a lot of extra money for something I don't really need. And I already have one of those. That's called my 2013 Dodge Charger that I bought a little over a year and a half ago. And you know, maybe if I decide to break my personal life rule as far as talking about it, maybe I'll tell you about it. Maybe one day. I've also noticed here lately, I've been getting a lot of like numbness in like these two fingers, especially working the clutch. So I had a little accident a couple years ago, and the funny thing is I don't understand why it's just bothering me now and why it hasn't really been bothering me the entire time. Without going into a ton of detail, let's just say that like the left fatty part of my hand, we might have had a little bit of an accident. You know, there might have been something that happened that might have caused maybe some scar tissue, maybe there might be a little bit of nerve damage, but you know what? Everything works, so it's probably fine. It does get pretty sensitive when it starts getting really cold out. Like if it's below like 40 out, it does really start to notice it. So yeah. Oops, told you, I'm a bit of an idiot. But it does kind of seem like I continually think about, ooh, another bike would be fun. Because this is the same conversation I've had at least twice. I mean, because if you want to check the original one out, you can check it out here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya.